Hello out there, model world. How are you doing? Thought I'd bring this little box review, which is a model that I'm going to look at building. Haven't done one of these for a while. I've heard a lot about Airfix. Some of it's not good, some of it is good. So I guess it comes down to your preference of model, kit sets, brand, whatever your preference is for brand. Apologies for the lack of lighting, sound quality, but this is raw camcord on phone. So let's get into it. Here we have a 1 scale of HMS Victory, Lord Nelson's flagship, and it's a 1/8 of 100 scale, 1.8 80 scale. I'll show you in a minute. So as you can see, there's the scale there. Right. So the object is to try and build this one with the sails that it's got in it. And a lot of people don't like the sails that it has, so never mind. But I want to use the sails that it's got. I'm not keen on building my own. I just want to see if I can do it, even though, like I said, I'm not keen on building them. We'll see how we go. So as you can see, there's the instructions. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but let's see if we can pan in. Yep. Right, now, as you can see, pan out a little bit. There's the first lower deck, top deck. I'll show you the quality later on. The two halves go together with the decks and all that in there, so I guess you'd want to make sure that you got all these painted and in place before you put it all in there. Know what colours you're going to do. I'm going to do this one in its normal new colours, so it may look a bit pinkish, but it'll still look good. Again, there we go again, there's another part of the instructions. This comes in a booklet form there. And this one here, the holes all together, you've got all your, showing you where the hole's got to go into and attachments, and then you got your little cannons and that to go on top. I think you got that also in the first one as well. Yeah, you got all your little cannons to go in there as well, so that'll be, there's your little helm wheel. And there's another part of all the instructions on what's got to go on the top of the deck. And as you can see here, what's got to go, all these pieces, these cannons and that are going to go on these decks here and here. So then we've got moving further along, as you can just see that. Yep. Okay, now in this one we have on page 5, I think it's 6 actually. You got the part, these pieces to go on, part of the bow, and you got all your backing on this one part here to go on. So as you can see there, you got the long boats to make. You got your back pieces on here. Am I going to colour these in correctly? Yeah, hopefully I'll get it right. Well, it's made for me anyway, it's not going to be made for anybody else, so it doesn't really matter. That's all got to go into there as well. Don't ask me what some of these parts are because I don't know. Now, as you can see, we've got the long boats going on, the railing to going on, part of the forward boom mast going on with the supports. Put that aside for now. Now in here it shows you how to do the mask, and there's a piece in here that I think most model makers will be envy to have. I'll show you that piece later on. That's one of the masks out of 3. There's the other one over here. Right, it's all good to put on the crow's nest, whatever you want to call them. You got your arms and that, sail arms going on. I'm no expert at all this. There's another mask to go on with all the spreaders and platforms, and that's all that on, and then they'll come to the rigging. Now this gadget here will be good for any models of sailing ships if you want to do your own little climbing things that they have on the side, all those web things that go from mast to level. You guys may know what they're called. Now that's the stencils there, I'll show you those quickly. Quite big decals to go on. We'll see how they go. As you can see, there's your paint colour chart there. I've already got all these colours, so that'll help out immensely. And you can see the rigging that's got to go on. And here's the rest of the rigging. Those sails are the sails I'm talking about that come with the kit. Now I want to see if I can make them work by painting them a different colour. Obviously they didn't have pure white sails in those days, so I'm gathering it's more like a off-white. I mean a real off-white. So that's that one done, and we're back to the rigging of the ship itself. Okay, so now let's get into this. Here we have the rigging. Now look, you got 2 riggings the same thickness, everything. Now I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure some of the rigging was a different colour on sailing ships, so I'll have to see what I can get on eBay. So now let's pull all this out. Whoops, something just dropped. Bit of flange. Looks like a piece. Now let's have a look at these sails. If I can get them out. Now I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can, just barely. See the detail on the sails. Now if I can make this whole sheet look like a real sail, then I would have achieved what I want to achieve. Be able to fool people thinking that it's a cloth one, and it's not. And you can see there's really nothing wrong with this one. Now I've got a model of the cutty sail to make up, and the sails aren't all that great on that one, so I will be going for cloth on those ones. Any ideas how to make them puff out and be great? Now let me just get this all out so it's all in the bag, as you can hear, obviously. Now here is the one half of the hull. Look at that. That is real detail. That's pretty good for Airfix. You got 2 halves. There's the other half. And the thing will be to put all the detail in there, a little bit of flange on that. So, you know, there's that. Right, this is the gadget to make up those things that you attach to the side of the ship to go from one level to the next for the people, sailors to climb on. This will be a good tool for other models as well as this one. Here we have that part that's got to go in the front of the ship. As you can see, there's a lot of flange, but nothing that can't be cleaned up. And as you can see, let's see if we can get this detail right. Look at that. Those windows. Yeah, I'm going to have an attempt of getting that right too. Good luck to me, I know. Look at that, see? Now here's the what I call the mast and yard arms. That's part of the mast there and there, and there's more of the arms that go out for the sails, and there's some of them here, there's some of them there, and there's more here, and these are the masts. It's more than one stage mast. I'll lay this down and give you a better shot than this in a minute. Now here we have, there's this wheel for the wheelhouse. Yeah, there we go, that's better. I don't know what that is, but I gather it's something to do with the boat anyway. Oh, focus. Sorry about that, people, but raw footage. Can't get any better. Now we'll see what this like. See a little of the detail on that. Now this is the decking. Now you can hear that, but if I show you it, it's just long planks after planks. So what I want to do is, I know planks are different then, different sizes, so different joints. So my idea will be to take that and make it better, scribe it, rule it, pencil it and scribe it in, so it gets a bit more depth. I'll show you more of that later. Now here's the cannon covers, latches. There's a whole lot there. Whoops, long boats, as you can see. There's the other part of the deck, and it's got to go in. Now you can see that, just see it there, it's there, as you can see on there, but it's not very good. Nor does my camera work, but oh well, hopefully it'll improve. Here we go. And there's the back of it. Look at that. So what we'll do now is, we'll do another little video clip with it all laid out. Pause this for a minute. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. Now you can see the details. This is one part of the half of the hull. This is the other part of the half of the hull. This one here is part of the decking, the top decking. Now, I don't know if you can see that in the light. No. You see, there is, on this, you just see it in the corner there, the railing. Now I've got to scribe that and see if I can make it better. Now there's a long boat. There's a bit of flange on this, as people call it, but that can be taken care of. You got the anchors here, and the rest of the part of the anchors, more cannons. Now my idea, will I have all the cannons facing out? No, I don't think so. Maybe all on one side, but not on the other. I mean, to say you think about it, they only fire basically one board side anyway. Unless there's both ships going the other way, then they've been shit street for sure. Now here's this one of the deckings. I think it's the one that goes below. Yep. Again, let's see if we can get the light to show us what we want it to show us. Oh no. There we go. Now as you can see, that's the decking, and as you can hear here, but I want to look at scribing that out and making it better. Now in here we have, I'm not too sure what these are called, but I call them crow's nests. And we have some more parts of the rigging along here, and there's definitely more of rigging side of it, that's for sure. It's one of the little bits that fell off the stand. The side of the ship's there and there, as you can see. Right. And here's another part of it here. More of the rigging, mast spreaders. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I will start building this very soon. Will I give out another video? Yeah, but I probably won't release the video until I've done another 5 more at least, or so. Catch you later. Happy modelling. Remember, build it for you the way you like it. Don't worry about your critics. Let them worry about themselves. Bye for now.